Leslie, thank you very much for making the time to do this video testimonial, by the way. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kieran, for taking me into consideration.
Happy New Year. So tell us who you are and what you currently do now you've started your new position.
Sure, definitely. My name is Leslie Zamacona, and I am in the tech industry. More specifically, I am in the core banking industry, and we take care of clients mostly with, we work with small community banks. To give a little bit of background of what we do, the core banking, the cores for the banks are responsible for keeping the information for all customer and account related information. We're also responsible for processing any type of transactions that come into the accounts, making sure that balances get updated, and of course for that data to be available for the end users with mobile banking, for example, or online banking as well. So what do I do? What am I responsible for? I am part of the sales group. So I need to be an expert in my product to be able to answer any type of questions that our prospects might have, and also to be able to demo those products as well.
And you told me off camera that you've got a very big project coming up and you've been given the responsibility already. What was that project?
Yes, February, we have our internal conference where we bring all of our prospects and all of our current customers. And for an entire day, we're going to be training them. And I have been volunteered to do the training for the banks. I'm very excited about that.
Good. Well done. So tell us what your job search was like before we got in contact with you and you worked with the business.
Before working with you, I think I would use the word frustrating, to say the least. I started my search just by going into LinkedIn and looking at jobs and applying, just regular applications, or going into their main websites and applying there. Weeks would go by and I would not get a yes or a no. You've been accepted, or I'm sorry for, thank you for playing type of thing. And then I started working with some recruiters that unfortunately were not able to answer any of the questions that I had related to the positions. And then sometimes they would schedule a meeting with me and cancel it, or just never show up. So not the greatest of experience. I was being let down.
And job searching is hard enough, so it's even harder when people that are supposed to be helping you aren't able to help either.
Yes, I agree with that.
So be as honest as you like. What was it like working with me directly throughout the whole process?
It was great. I loved working with you, honestly. I remember, I think you reached out to me on a Friday afternoon, and you were able to set up a meeting on a Saturday. And even though you are across the pond from me, here I am in the US and you're in Europe, you were able to, get right on it. We scheduled a meeting, and I think the thing that I also liked about you is your personality. You're very approachable, you're very friendly, but most importantly, you're very professional. And you were always there for me whenever I had questions about the position itself. And you let me know exactly what were my next steps. Hey, Leslie, this is step A, B, C, and D. So I always knew where I was within like the interview process. And I mean, I think in a total of 2 weeks, we were able to go from beginning to having an actual acceptance of the position.
Well, that's really good to hear. And I'm grateful for that feedback. And it was 13 days, 13 days from the start until the finish. And was it 2 interviews or 3?
Yeah, 2 interviews and a presentation, and putting together a presentation.
That's incredibly quick.
Yes.
That's very quick.
From my experience, it's usually 2-3 months before you get a yes or a no, or hey, these are the next steps. So it was wonderful.
Cool. I'm pleased. If there was one thing that you can think back to that you're most grateful for out of the whole process, with not necessarily just me, but with the business as well, what do you think that would be?
The speed, I think. It was great to be able, because the interview process and looking for a new position, it's stressful. It makes you anxious sometimes because you don't know what's going on, on the other end. And to have to wait weeks for a response, or in my case where I needed to put a presentation together, if I really don't know what they're expecting for me to present, it just makes it a lot harder. So I would say the speed and your professionalism.
Well, that's good. And I always tell the clients that speed is the most important thing. I think they might think that I'm just trying to make it fast for my benefit, but you will know yourself. You know, if it's not moving fast enough, you kind of lose engagement, you
Yes.
lose excitement, and you just lose momentum within the company. So that's good that you've said that. I'm going to
Yeah,
show people that.
definitely. Because I feel like sometimes whenever, like you said, you lose the momentum and then maybe you start second doubting yourself. Maybe I'm not a good candidate, so maybe I should start my search somewhere else.
Yeah,
So
I
I
agree.
definitely
I
agree.
agree. Okay, one but last question, and there's got to be something. Do you have any areas that we can improve for next time?
I honestly don't think so. Like I said, from beginning to end, you were super professional, and you were the only one from all the recruiters that I work with. And I know that I mentioned this before, that you put together documents for me to be able to say, this is step number one, and this is basically our final end goal. And no one else had been able to do that for me. So again, just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much. I'm going to throw the last one in there. This is one that is new to us, but what was your experience like with the customer success team and dealing with Skylar after you accepted the offer?
She's great. And again, that's something that I have never experienced before, but it almost felt like I was like having a boutique type of VIP experience where, no, we're not forgetting about you from the moment that you decide to accept the position, but we keep in contact to make sure that things are running smoothly like you expect them to be. And she's been able to work with me, and she's been great as well.
Well, I know she'll be happy with that, and I'm very happy with the words that you said. So thank you very much for doing the testimonial, Leslie. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Kieran.